So today I'm going to be bringing you guys a cigar off the cuff YouTube video, which are my favorite videos to make, hopefully your favorite videos to watch. It almost kind of contradicts the last video I put out saying, broken windows theory, don't smoke. But I don't actually consider this to be smoking because it's not really addictive in the same sense that vaping or smoking a cigarette would be, or any of these other things, right? I might do this twice a month or something like that, right? So if you want to grow on social media, understand that growth is not linear, it's exponential. And what I mean by that is when you start posting, the first 2-3 months, nothing is probably going to happen. You might sell some real estate. You might sell 1 to 3 homes if you're really good at it. Most people take about, actually, I'm lying. Most people will sell probably, at least a house in their first 3 months of posting on social media. But in terms of growth, brand growth and all these things, you won't really see results within that first couple months. And the reason being is, like I said, growth is exponential. It's not linear. So what's going to happen when you start posting on social media is pretty much nothing. Nothing's going to happen. And then nothing happens for a long time until eventually you hit one video that gives you a bump, right? So you'll be going like this, boom. A lot of people think social media just kind of goes like this, right? It's not. It's flat and then it's a bump, right? And then after your first bump, you might actually kind of start growing in that trajectory, right? But 98% of the growth I see on social media in any given year is usually due to like 2 or 3 videos, right? And in any given year, I post thousands of videos and I get like 98% of my growth from maybe 2 or 3 of those videos, right? And what ends up happening is the more you post over the long frame, the better you get at communicating. And the better you get at communicating, the more attractive and enjoyable you are to listen to. So if you go back and you look at any creator and you go back and you look at like their first videos they made, like if you go to any YouTube channel you like to listen to and you sort by oldest and you go and watch their first video, it's probably 3 minutes long. The title's stupid, the thumbnail sucks, they're super uncomfortable, and it's a shit video. But when you watch their current videos, they're probably like 20 minutes long, 18 minutes long, and they can just rattle off the cuff. They can just talk for 18 minutes. They probably don't even need to do any editing. Most of these videos, like a lot of the big YouTubers, don't even do any editing anymore. They just like press record and talk for like 18 minutes, right? And the reason why they can do that and get amazing views and grow their brand is because their camera presence has increased and their level of communication has increased. So in the beginning, you're probably not going to grow at all on social media. But what you're doing is you're sharpening that axe. Your skills are getting better. Your level of communication is improving. You're learning how to show up on camera better. You're learning the content that consistently performs better than an average piece of content, right? Like the fact that I can upload a video now on my main channel and know that it's going to perform well before I even post it, or I know it'll go viral before I even post it, is because I've shot so many videos. I've gone through the gauntlet of learning all these things, right? So what ends up happening is people will get on social media, they'll post for 2 months, they'll be like, man, I'm not growing, I only got like a couple hundred subscribers, a couple hundred followers, I haven't sold any homes yet. And they're like, they give up because they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They think like, oh, if I stay at this pace of growth, it's gonna take me 15 years to get 5,000 followers or whatever metric they want to hit. Not understanding that you can't look at it from a linear fashion. Nothing is going to happen for a very long time, and then suddenly one of your videos is going to blow up, and that's going to give you so much feedback as to what you need to do next to continue putting out content like that content. You can go back, you can gather that feedback, you can see what you did right, what you did wrong, and now it kind of gives you an inkling of where you need to be to continue producing content at that level. So I already understood this before I ever posted my first YouTube video, because I saw how I grew on TikTok And I didn't even grow on Instagram for about 2.5 years in. But I didn't post my first YouTube video until I had already been creating content for about a year. So what I did when I first started my YouTube channel is I understood that it's not about getting lucky. It's about getting more skilled, right? It's about figuring out what doesn't work so you can only do what works. So what I did when I first started my YouTube channel, beautiful day out here. Check this out. I wonder if I can switch the camera around. In Abbotsford, BC, you get amazing mountain views behind all these houses here. This is my neighborhood. So what I did when I first started my YouTube channel is I literally was like, hey, people were telling me it's gonna take 3 years to see results on YouTube, and most channels post once a week. So there's 52 weeks in a year, that's 52 videos a year, and that means I'm gonna need to post about 156 videos before I start seeing any real tangible results. So when I got started, I'm like, okay, well, if I just post a video every day for the next 3 months, I'm essentially going to build, 90 days, almost 2 years worth of skill in the next 3 months on YouTube. I can grow faster than everybody because I'm getting more skilled much faster than everybody else. So I did that. And I still didn't see any results, really. Like, I didn't grow very much. But what did improve was I could now make a longer video. It was easy for me to make an 8 to 10 minute video. My thumbnails were a lot better and my titles were a lot better. And now today, probably like 1,000 videos later, I've got that locked in and I can consistently grow my YouTube channel anywhere from 300 to 500 subs a month, which is pretty much right where you want to be, because every year that means I could grow another 5,000 subs, and then if I hit a blockbuster video, I might get a couple thousand subs off that one video. But now I'm at a point where my channel is growing exponentially. The first year, I only had about 900 subs. Second year, I got to about 2,000 subs. And now I am only 6 months into the third year. And in the last 6 months, I have gained about 2,000 subs. That's exponential growth. And the reason why that happened is because now I can turn on the camera. I know exactly what I can see a headline, I can see a video that somebody else shot, and I can be like, oh, I know how to talk about that for 10 minutes. I'm gonna do a video on that right now. I can turn on the camera, no editing, no nothing, shoot right off the cuff, do the thumbnail, do the title, all done, posted within 40 minutes. And it'll get 2,000 to 10,000 views, and it'll probably get me 20 subscribers. And I can post on my YouTube channel pretty much every day because I'm so good at recognizing content. I'm so efficient at creating it and posting it that it's extremely easy for me to grow on YouTube now. So here's the mindset you have to have when you get into social media. You are not looking to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in the next couple months. Your primary objective is building skill. In anything you do, cold calling, door knocking, doesn't matter what it is, you're not gonna see results until you're skilled at doing that activity. It's the same thing with social media. So you are getting in as many reps as you possibly can to become more skilled to profit later on. And this is what I keep pushing to people. And once you do, it is the most, like having a YouTube channel that gets thousands of views every single video is the most leverageable thing that you can possibly do in the marketing bracket of a business, right? So that's my piece of advice for today. For market insights, free resources, I have a link to the viral letter down below. That's my newsletter. Feel free to sign up for that. Otherwise, appreciate you guys for being here. Please subscribe. I'm that Agent Kelly. I'm making moves to move you. Peace.